Alright, sorry guys, I was having issues, and apparently the software didn't actually want to do what I wanted to do in the first place. So, it is what it is. What's going on, guys? It is the Sunday morning live stream, and I've gone back to using my full-on live stream software. So, yeah. And actually, Roberto, I don't have to turn off notifications because I'm not on my phone. I'm doing it the old school styly way. So, have phone here. And if I keep forgetting to look at the camera, it's because the camera's right here in my face and the chat is behind the camera. So, first and foremost, how are you guys? What's going on in your lives? What's up? Hey, Reese. And like I said, once again, if I have to look around the camera, it's like directly in my face. So, I hope you guys can see. Okay, hold on. I almost forgot. There we go. So, yeah. Before we get into the main topic, obviously, let's just talk about stuff. It's been a heck of a week, guys. I got a box earlier in the week with some fun new toys that I left in the living room, but you'll wait and have to see those reviews sometime soon. Also took care of some Patreon picks, so Master Grade Monday for once is already loaded and ready to go. In fact, it was that way on Thursday. That's amazing. So Master Grade Monday is ready to go. And working on editing something, not new, but another review. If the camera does anything weird, let me know, guys. But one announcement that came out earlier this week that I'm excited for is what you guys are seeing up there to my, that way, my right. The new Dynslave Grazes, I'm sorry, no, not Dynslave, but the new Iron Rod Graze Shields. That's going to be a cool kit. Can't wait to actually pick those up. And I guess it comes in a 2-pack of a normal, and the shield type. I can't wait to have that. You guys know I love me some Grazes, and, well, that's just going to happen. So I've already got the ground type Grazes on order, and I have the Scharfrichter and the Landman Rhodey on order, and then as soon as the Arion Rod Fleet set comes in, and I can pay for it, I'll have that. So, yay for all the goodness. And if there's any stream issue, guys, let me know. I mean, I can see the stream help down in the corner, but it doesn't really let me know. It's been a heck of a week, guys. I actually worked on something almost every single day. It's kind of crazy like that. And I'm still behind. I've still got the camera's trying to lock onto my face. That's why it keeps moving like that. I'm sorry. So I've got Transformers I still need to review. I've got Nintendo figures I still need to review, and I need to start a build today during the Super Bowl. Which, by the way, the Super Bowl is happening for anybody who's outside of the U.S. You know, it's a thing. It's our big, dumb football game. And honestly, I'm not cheering for anybody. Hey, what's going on, Lee? I see you there. Oh, Devlin, sorry. Like I said, the chat is down here in the bottom corner, like over... Camera, stop zooming in on my face, camera. So chat's down over here, and it's hard for me to see. So I might have to pop up the actual chat over here in the corner, but that might make things complicated. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I'll have to go ahead and change my settings on my camera real quick. Give me a second, because that's going to drive me nuts. With that thing trying to constantly follow my face, which is literally the option that says follow my face. So, sorry, give me a second, guys. There we go. Now it's not going to be constantly moving around. Alright, everyone is hating on Unicorn milking, but milking the Grays is fun. I guess community ain't good enough of. Well, the problem with the Unicorn is there was literally only a couple Unicorns. There's like a dozen different types of Grazes, so it is what it is. Also, I can't necessarily see the newest comments until they move up, because I've only got this little thin sliver, that little thin sliver of comments there. Well, what's going on, CB671? Yeah, so, yeah, obviously I'm going to try to keep pictures going right over here. And then, guys, if you are new here, all of my social media stuff is down here below. So you got the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, and the Patreon, if you guys, of course, are interested in that. to come help out. And like I said, it's been a while since I used my software, and like my intro and outro videos I normally have loaded for some reason didn't feel like working once the stream was running, because of course not. Deadland, wanted to see Tyrone Barbatos all messed up and wrecking a bunch of grazes. Yeah. And realistically, you need these grazes for that, because this is what he was actually technically destroying. Okay, so let me see. What is there a thing we need to talk about? I don't know. Could it be, I don't know, this whole thing that's all around my head here, this all new Gundam series that we've got coming up. Somebody sent a message that I can't read. Sorry. Oh, let me see. Let me pull up the chat right quick so I can actually see what is going on in this world. Sports suck greatly. Great. You hate sports. Like I said, I'm not even really messing about it. Chat delay is quite hefty. Yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of stuff going on, guys, so there will be a delay. And realistically, I can't see all of the stuff that's coming up on the screen, but now I've got the chat pulled up. But hopefully that won't mess with what I need to do. But like I said, if I don't get to respond to all your messages, it is what it is, guys. Blah. So let's go ahead and talk about the main topic as what we are here to talk about, and then it is the new Gundam series. And yeah, I saw the prologue. As I stated in that message on Friday morning, yeah, I saw it. So let's talk about it. So we've got, what is it? Gundam build drivers. Divers. Gundam build divers. Clearly it's going to be either a continuation or spin-off of Build Fighters, because obviously we've got Gunpla, we've got Virtual Worlds, and all this stuff like this. And what I've been basically saying is it's Gundam meets SAO. So I mean that's not a huge complaint exactly, because I really liked SAO. So I don't know. Let's get a couple things out of the way just real quick. So right off the bat here, we've got the actual antagonist. I think his name is Riku, or at least that's what he's going to go by. I forgot what his entire name is, but he's the one we see watching the battle and stuff like that early on, and you get his little character model, but of course that's his in-game model over there, but also then his actual plamo. What do they call it? The 00 diver? 00 diver, which is the dumbest name, but that continues the idea. It's the build strike. It's the build burning. This is the 00 diver, which of course you guys know I am a 00 junkie, so I don't know how to feel about it, to be perfectly honest. We'll talk about more of the design in a little bit. We'll go on with a little more characters here. And then we have the other main antagonist that we're introduced to early on. And I'm going to be honest, I already forgot his name. I had it, and I already forgot what it was. I think it was Julia or something like that. You know, one of these things I should have memorized already, but, you know. I've only been awake for a couple hours. I could bring it up on my phone, but either way, he pilots this very awesome not 00, sorry. That's where my mind's going to go, but the Age 2 Magnum. Now, of course, the main thing we're going to talk about design-wise is that everything seems to be based off of Age and 00. And then there's some G-Reco going to be mixed in. What do we got next? Oh, yeah, there we go. The closer shot of this guy. And being that he's piloting the Age 2, I gotta wonder if he's not based off of that character. Obviously, you got the blonde hair. Yeah. So once again, guys, I can't keep up with the chat. I'm just gonna be talking. So I'll come back to the chat here in a little bit. Obviously, I'll read what I can when it comes across the screen. But yeah, I can't help but think that they're basing a lot of these character models off of their actual characters in their main canons, like from Age and stuff like that. Like, of course, the hold on, let me go back to him. Riku looks a bit like Setsuna, but we'll check him out a little bit closer. I believe yeah, right there. Okay, so we got his in-world model and then his in-game model over there. Obviously, he's got a little knife on his back, stuff like that. But obviously, blue eyes, but he's very white. He's not like darkish skinned like Setsuna was, but he definitely has some very Setsuna-like hair going on. We don't know anything about anybody except for the fact that they're seeing. Oh, also this is very Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because there's a gunpla school that obviously people are going to learn how to do these things. Um, so yeah, I'm really gonna. We really got to give it a little bit more time because I mean the prologue is cool and all, gives us an introduction to the world, but we know nothing so far. What do we got next? That's the wrong direction. Oh yeah, I forgot his little buddy. As I was talking with, I forgot who I was chatting with about it. Um, but you got to have the little friend with glasses. It's like you got to have the little friend with glasses that is basically going to be the exposition dumper. So the one who knows every little thing on the side and is always telling us stuff from the sidelines. Of course, you got his real world and then in-game model, which I don't know what's going on with that in-game design. Yeah, it is cool that they're using age stuff in this one, which I think they used age a little bit in Build Fighters, but not much. That was very 00 centric. Okay, so we're going to get into the obvious problem that a lot of people are having with this, and it would be the furries. So apparently, because this is a digital world and you can kind of come up with your own character, a lot of people are furry type creatures, like Momo here, who is obviously a cat girl because it's Japan. I'm moving my computer so I can actually see better. Um, but obviously she's going to be female or protagonist, probably best friend slash girlfriend, waifu of Riku if I had to guess. But of course they jumped on the whole cat girl thing. Do you blame them? I mean, it is what it is. Maybe it'll give us that what is it, Gyan, or what do they call it, Gaia, whatever, the cat Gaia kit that everybody wants to have. And then we get on to the main furry that they fought in the first thing is obviously going to be probably a central character if I had to guess because of his kid. But we got Romnul or Ronmul, who seems to be a ferret. Now I gotta wonder if this is a digital character or a real person just completely projecting into an animal. Because we saw a lot of animal type people, but this is a straight up animal wearing clothes. Why'd you bring race into it, Stefano? Flit Asuna. Thank Flint. No, I wasn't talking about Flit. I was talking about his son that I can't remember his name. Asuma. Thank you. Okay. Took me a minute, guys. It's been a while since I watched Age. He looks a lot like Asumu. Asuno. Thank you, Devlin. Kids go to military school. Sorry, guys. Once again, it's going to take me a while to catch up with the chat because I'm talking. But I think, could be wrong, maybe more characters. Oh, yes. The chick we know nothing about, but it is going to be the white-haired chick who's obviously going to be somewhat important because Gundam. Her name is Sarah. I think that's important for a reason. Because there's a kit that I believe that she's going to be the one that pilots what I think is going to be my favorite suit of this series. Alright, so let's roll into some Gunpla designs real quick. Actually, let's go. I'm going to leave the Age Magnum up here real quick and pull up the chat so I can see what you guys are actually saying. Hi, you're late. You're not too late there, Blue. It's all good. Hi from Space Mountain. Zeta, get off the Disney. I do know apparently in Japan, in the Japan part of town, they have it. General Ranmul, Momo Kapul. We'll get there. You see the ferret MS pilot? Yes, that's Ranmul. Which I keep seeing things spelled differently. Obviously, people don't know exactly how it's going to be. But I love the fact that they're already showing it off. Like at the Gundam base, they literally have like everything ready to go. Steffi, are you trying to say that you're very supportive of the furries? It's an anime. We just have to get over it. But everybody's jumping on it. It's a virtual world they're working in. Of course, they can just customize themselves to be whatever. Just go get you an MG Justice then. Okay, actually, I want to see something. I want to see if. Okay, so I can still control. Okay, got it. All right. So I can have the chat popped up here, and I can have the thing going. Yay for hotkeys. Alright, so we got the backside of the H2. If you guys know anything about the issues I've had with H2 in and of itself, one, I've always liked the design of the H2. Two, I screwed up the MG so bad, and the fact that in our reality, those wings on the arms don't really function that well. But I like the fact that they made these as bits. Of course, he uses them as shield bits, probably blade bits, stuff like that. And if I had to guess, he's probably somewhere along the line of the Alan Adams family, if I had to guess, because he's using a lot of similar technology that we've seen from that particular family. And if we're talking about the series, just real quick, because I'm looking at your chat here. Yeah, the idea of this one's probably going to be a little bit more kid-centric. Makes sense. It does look a little bit more cartoony. It definitely looks a little bit closer to age than it did Build Fighters. Now, if this is set up in the same world, like it's just the evolution of Build Fighters, okay. Which, of course, we're going to have a lot of people complaining about the fact that we never got to see the end of Build Fighters. We never got to see the tournament that we've been building up to. We're not going to see Say versus... oh my god, I just can't draw a blank here. But the Try versus Build Fighters guys have not happened yet, and we're wondering about it. What are you talking about? There's no GN drives. Yeah, no shameless self-promotion, Zeta. Yeah, everybody, yeah, it's a cartoon, guys. Just let them do whatever, as long as they're not hurting anybody. All right, so let's move on to the other main pro tag suit, of course, the 00 Diver. And I'll say right now, guys, I'm not a fan. You guys know I love me some 00. I'm not sure I like what they did here. I think there's almost too much blue. The chest looks very strike-like to me personally. You've got the modified GN drive thingies. That's actually okay. I'm not opposed to that. I like what they did with using the chest of the original 00 as the crotch on this one. That's a little funky, but I really do dig it. Now, what do you mean there's no GN drives? There's GN drives right there, man. Two big-ass GN drives. What are you talking about? And even from the backside, you can see they modified it a little bit. Now, that has basically the same GN swords that the regular one does, and not going to fault it for that. And I noticed somebody posted a comparison between the regular one and the other one, and the legs even are a little bit different. Not a lot. But I think this thing can probably do some damage. I mean, it's 00, so we'll see what happens. Why would there be a GN drive on the H2, dude? It's an age kit. Not everything is going to be 00 powered. This has a big, broad thing. Did you really just... Okay. Yeah, the H2. Alright, so we're going to get on to Rommel's suit. And you've got the Grimoire Red Beret. I really kind of dig this. What about ACE acronyms? What? Yes, Jetfacts. GN drives are greatly simplified in the version with the driver backpack. No, you're right about that. I saw that. We'll get to there eventually. But I actually like this Grimoire. And it actually has some cool stuff. You know, it's got some hidden sub-arms. It's got all kinds of stuff. But what I like is you've got the backpack for storage with extra heads that seem to also act like carrels for repair work and stuff. I really do dig that. The mass amount of white remind me of an unpainted kit. Yeah, these definitely look like they're unpainted. Scope dog reference. Yep. Yeah, I definitely get the scope dogness of it. I like the fact that there's 3 different colored blades. Obviously, there's 3 different somethings going on with the Red Beret. No, I don't have any more pictures of it. Well, I downloaded a couple more, but it shows the heads up a little bit closer. It does seem like it's got quite a few gimmicks. Also, this one has the gun that can break down into different pieces, stuff like that. Is that a scope dog reference, you mean? No. Just no. I don't know. I really do dig it. I like the design. Grimoire was always a cool one. I really like the way they redesigned this. So you can see where all the stickers are going to be. And of course, clearly somebody's a military person going with Rommel as their online name at least. I think it looks like a scope dog. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Scope dog stuff looks cool. All right, so let's go talk about the. I think it was called the Gym 3. Was it Beam? Not Beamer, but something along those lines. And it's cool. A huge, beefy gym with cannons. I'm not gonna not lie, and I like the orange. The bright orange is friggin' awesome. Um, and you can see from the backside, it's got plenty of thrusters, and I believe these kind of. I can't tell if those are thrusters or beams because he's pointing one as a weapon in a later picture. There were a lot more pictures of these things. I just grabbed what I could. But I really do dig this new gym. I'm definitely probably going to pick that one up, no problem. Actually, I'm probably going to end up getting most of these kits. Let's just be honest here. Beam Master. I knew it was Beam something. I had all the stuff pulled up, but then I had to kind of minimize my internet interactions so that I can keep the stream moving faster. All right, but I dig this one. I think this is his little buddy's suit, if I remember correctly. The one with the glasses, I believe, is going to be his suit. I could be wrong. The body is too plain. It's a gym. I like the big chunky knees though. Those actually look pretty cool. I bet it's got some more hidden stuff to it though. And definitely the weapons. Now, onto the mobile suit I'm excited about. The CeraV Scheherazade. And I bet Sarah is the one who piloted this because it's spelled the same way as CeraV. Now, one, I love the CeraV. You guys should know this if you've watched any of my 00 reviews. CeraV is one of my favorite Gundams from 00. That big chunkiness. But one thing I'm super excited about, one, I dig the color scheme. You know, front and back, it looks awesome. You got some huge GN drives hanging off the butt there. And then the part that I love the most, all of that extra armor and equipment pulls off and you actually can make your own tiny Ptolemy. Now they don't show it there, but they show all of the individual parts, which clearly can all combine. You can see all the different slots and ports and everything like that. So I'm super excited for this one because I've always wanted to have that little some version of Ptolemy, and I really do dig the coloring on this. I like the remolding of it, and I have to have it. Well, I mean, what do you mean? You don't like the model though? It's you don't have it in front of you, do you? I think it's going to be awesome. I like it. I like the colors. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a few stickers. But I'm okay with that. I can paint it. Alright, so the next thing is the, what did they call it? Changeling rifle. So basically, it's an add-on kit. It's a rifle that you can just swap out lots of parts. It is what it is. That's not very nice, Devlin. Yeah, see, I like the fact that you got the Ptolemy parts, and I'm hoping they'll get an upgraded version later where it's a regular Ptolemy too. But you get, like I said, you get the Changeling rifle, which does things. You basically get a base and you swap out all things. Essentially, like just having a builder's part, but assuming that you can just in-game probably just swap out for a different thing. Who knows? The fact that it's based more in a game in the simulated world rather than the regular Pulaski particle arenas is interesting in itself. And then what everybody was looking for, the Ace Diver equipment, which is clearly going to go on the 00 Diver. I don't think I have all the pictures of it here, but I have the, at least where they throw it on a strike for some damn reason. But you get the backpack with the wings, and you get the GN kind of swords that, if I had to guess, are going to go over where the blades were. I might have to get some more pictures of it up, but I like the idea. I like the fact that it's going to be an upgrade, but I know this is the one that shows the like flat looking GN drives, and whether that's going to be a real thing or not, or how it affects the actual suit, we will see. But I don't know. It depends on how much it costs. If it's just like a builder's add-on kit and it doesn't cost that much, and probably gonna be super sticker heavy, but I mean I'm gonna get these things, so what does it matter? And then we also have the diver equipment, which is this new triple base thing that they came up with. So basically, you can display all of your weapons and your things in a nice display base. I kind of dig this, and it even has almost like a particle emitter down at the bottom. So I think this thing is actually going to be pretty fun, and at least showing it off here with the Magnum, I can dig it. I mean, the double O Magnum, or double O, shit, the H2 Magnum, I really like that. And I've been a fan of the H2 for a long time. And the fact that it can transform, being an HG, into its, was it a Wave Rider in that mode? No, it was something else. I forgot what they called it. It's been so long. Oh, 750 yen? Not too much. Hold on. Do you think they'll have players where their own avatar is actually the MS that they pilot? Maybe. But there's obviously also automated ones where, like we saw with the in the episode where they had the wow, I'm tired. The Bawu, where they had the Bawu that like they had one that was fake and fly around, but then the actual person was not in the other thing. That was actually cool. But you need to make the configuration shown here. I didn't see that because that's I guess if you have to have the extra arms. No, that looks like you can make all of that with just the one kit, though. If you're looking at it like that. Because it gives you all the different bases. It gives you the main upright over there. It gives you a very Tamashii Nation style claw, which makes sense. Bandai. And you got all the different base pieces, so. Build Divers has to take place in Build Fighters somehow because it's too similar. There's no way it's not the same universe, but they had to invent the new thing, which you got the BD instead of BF. Now, I did want to talk about the fact that the initials GBD, Gundam Build Fighters, sounds like a sexually transmitted disease that you don't want to catch. Oh man, GBD. But then again, if the series sucks, we can call it GBAD. So, I don't know. We can go either way. Anyone notice Anyone notice Oni versions of Akihiro and Biscuit? I did not. I need to go back and rewatch the episode though. All right. Oh, here's the rotor pack that you can throw on the not scope dog, and I really think that thing is awesome. Hey Ryan, what's up? Which problem of the H2 is that? The wings? Because that's what I said. But I like this twin rotor pack thing for this. I think it looks awesome. The fact that it's basically like an Osprey slapped on the back of this guy. I think it's cool. Really weird in world. I guess I'll have to be on a planet, not in space. I don't know why I have another picture of the Seraphie here. Obviously things aren't in order. I just threw stuff in here. I guess whatever. Dug rum much? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Dug rum. Yay. Alright. Oh, yes. Here we go. The Momo Pool. The Momo Pool. Or the Momo Couple, as it was accidentally put in there. I really dig this design. The cool, cute little version of the Kapool is great. And then you have the tiny little guy there that actually will go inside it. And I don't know if that's technically supposed to be its pilot or what's going on, or the fact that the Kapool looks like it's wearing an overcoat and has like a shirt and a scarf underneath. I really do dig it. Yes, there you go. And I'm guessing that this thing is going to be, like a lot of people said, probably going to be very similar to, depending on the size. I don't think this is going to be big, but it might be somewhere in the bear guy territory, if we're honest. But the next thing, I didn't actually, oh, I forgot about this. See, I'm going through things. The Jinx Ogre. I was going to bring up something else. We'll get there in a second, though. Patiently waits for the HGUC Kapool and Kapool. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some of those. I know a buddy of mine really wants one because that's his favorite suit in Gundam Versus. So, but anyways, the Jinx Ogre. What do y'all think about this big bad suit? Definitely going along the lines of Dark Matter Exia color scheme wise, and you've got the huge blades, very demony looking. No, I definitely see the penguin. You're right, Reese. And yeah, if there's a chat delay, sorry, it is what it is. Then you get the Atlas. Not is it Atlas? Yeah, no. Titus. Sorry, tired guys. They totally rip off the H1 Titus with these beam things coming out of everywhere on the Jinx, and I find that funny. So yeah, we're getting a lot of crossover uh, between Age and Double O, and I'm okay with that. That's your least favorite? How dare you? There's been a lot of GNXs, especially with all the P Bandai ones from the previous Build Fighters things. Hey, look, it's got a GN drive though. That's good. I like the storage of the weapons on the back. God, that's good. I think Steffi's just trying to troll Devlin at this point. And then this. We're getting a Kara guy or a Chara guy for a character we know nothing about. So we're getting a Momo Kara guy because she's the chick. Where's our Shia? Where's our Shia Kara guy that we were supposed to get? Or the Shia, whatever they would do to her, just like they did with all of the Super Fuminas and Hyper Gyonkos. Where's our Ultra Shia? But yeah, it just between the last couple things, like we were saying here, the Jinx, they're getting a whole lot of Jinxes or GNXs between Build Fighters and this. Obviously, they're trying to stir up some stuff there. All right, so we're gonna go back to the beginning here. But yeah, stop calling him a bastard. Jeez. No, there aren't. Stop trolling. Okay. But that's it, at least for the pictures and stuff. But as for the episode, because we're done talking about the gunplay itself, I liked the episode. It was actually pretty action-packed. There was a lot of good fighting, some good strategy. My only problem, and I guess this was a prologue, so it wasn't supposed to be a main thing, I want them to get away from what Build Fighters Try did and make episodes longer, make fights longer. So I'm really hoping that that's going to be a thing where they go back to more of the original Build Fighters thing, where a battle can last longer than one episode. There's a little bit more build up. Bandai predicts the best grills. What? Oh yes, sorry, I forgot to talk about the Haros. The little Haro guys. That's what they are. I'll definitely pick up some Haros. I forgot about that. Didn't get the pictures, but yeah, the Haros are in there. Show us a Haro. I didn't get pictures of the Haros. I'm sorry. They look like Haros, but I think they're only about that big. Whereas you could buy the bigger Haro kits like about there. And I was wondering the other day, if you got one of those big Haros and crossed it over with some Sphero technology, that would be a lot of fun. Or also put an Alexa inside it and name it Haro. Yeah, it did. To me, it felt a little bit more. What's up? What's up, Super Droid? Yes, the Grays fan. We started out with the Grays, but that's just going back to the stock footage. But I liked the episode. I thought it was good. I like the fact that like they fought one bad guy, thought it was over, moved on, and then wait a minute, why are they back? There was a lot of good trickery, a lot of good strategy in it, and it was weird. It was, I guess it was capture the flag, but the flag is in the mobile suit, so you got to take down certain mobile suit. I like that concept. They're making it more video game like, which it could go one way or the other. I just hope we get a good balance of real world versus the virtual world. And I swear to God, if they get stuck in it and have to fight their way out like SAO, I quit. It's like, I like SAO, but they don't need to copy it. Yes, thank you, Lee. Haro is your death curse. If you have a Haro on board, you die. Um, I don't know. But I'm interested. I have to see more of the series, and I'm withholding some judgment on some of these suits. While the designs look cool, I want to see what they can do. That's the way I look at it. Is like, is it gonna actually be worth a damn, or is it gonna have one gimmick it's gonna use over and over? That's what I want to see. Um, and I don't know if it's been explicitly stated or not. At least where I was looking, it didn't name who pilots what exactly outside of the main protagonist or the ones we've already seen. But I still think that it's going to end up being uh, the little sidekick dude that I already forgot his name. He's going to be in the gym. Then we're going to get Sarah's going to be in the CeraV. I'm hoping that we're going to get a little bit more 00 love in this because, one, that gives me more fodder for 00 October. Which you guys knew that was probably coming, right? 10-person teams. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, if we get a little bit more fun with it, and I don't need. Obviously, we got the one guy who's clearly going to be the main superstar that our protagonist is going to have to look up to and try to strive to be like. So the Meijin, as it were. But I'm guessing the idea of you build your own custom suit or you build your own custom gunpla, and then you can insert it into this world is great. Because of course they're marketing that directly into Gundam Breaker 3, which I believe was made pretty clear on the last advertisement that basically this is what we're getting. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But they needed to represent a lot more than Build Fighters was doing. There's way more series, and Build Fighters was stuck in like the same three. So getting a few more of the newer series is a good deal. I can live with that. I was not aware of that, but realistically, I'm not pretending that this was something new. I'm not putting a GN drive on everything. If you do that, then everybody's fair. You know, the age system in and of itself is good. Just use that. Combine the age system with Veda with more GN drives, and then everybody has the same technology. Where's the fun in that? I don't want a GN drive age 2. Then that's basically a Curios. Actually, that'd be more like a Harut. Yeah, it's Gundam Breaker 4. Fine. Yes, Haxine. Predated SAO. Yeah, it's good. You can throw all your knowledge at us, Jetfire. That's fine. But yeah, I think it'll be a good series. Hopefully, it'll be a good series. Or they're going to do way too many of the crappy tropes that people don't want to see. But as long as it's done by somebody who actually knows what the heck they're doing, and I heard somebody bitching that it was done by the person, or it's being done by the person who did Try, and I say shut up because that's your opinion. Try was not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. That's the way it looked. It's like everybody's like Try sucks. Try doesn't suck. Try's actually good. What do we got here? Yeah, that would definitely be my take on it. There's no concept of it being destroyed. Though the idea of them building a custom one on the outside, like physically building it, seemed to make no sense when it can all be virtual. Why bother building something in real life? Unless there's also the build fighters part of it, where you don't have to go into the virtual world. You can totally just do it in the regular world in the normal Plasky arenas. That would be cool. Avio build fighters variants, probably not for a while if I had to guess. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, build the variants of the build fighters kits already. That would be funny. I think that people over glorify the first season. But yeah, let's talk about these grazes again because those are awesome. Hey, yeah, we need some grazes. There needs to be an entire graze team in this series. I will definitely watch that. Why is my phone blinking? What's going on here? No, just stupid things. Oh, guys, and my buddy Unboxing Art was on an episode of Life of Brock or Life with Brock last night. It was a really cool deal. Basically, getting interviewed by other collectors and stuff like that about his past. It's actually very cool. Try has a bad story, mostly bad characters, and awful plot armor, and none of that's true, actually. Stick thrusters on everything. IBO rules maybe significant. How does now limit armor factor in? Beam resistant. When they have reactors able to. Yep, there you go. Sure, I'll lead a Grays team. I get to pilot my Grays Karabata. Yeah. Dying Slave Grazes? No. Not allowed. I actually wouldn't mind that version of the Grays. I don't know how to actually pronounce that word. But that would be a cool one, because actually that is the backup unit for the Dying Slave, so it makes no sense that they haven't had those. Mazinger. Mazinger Z Infinity, February 11th. We'll just come up with our own deal. Okay. But yeah. I have no clue where this series is going to go. We've got to figure out what the bad guys are going to do, because that's the thing. Is like, it's one thing when you're just going, a normal like shonen tournament style or shonen tournament style, where you just got to fight the other team and they're the bad guy. Because I hope there's a bit more to it than that. Probably not too in depth, because this is going to be far more kid friendly. But I think that we're going to get away from some of that, but we'll see. Yeah, true, actually. Well, let's see. Fumina actually had character development over time, as did most of everybody else. Getting over their own crap that was holding them back and thinking that they could only be the one thing, and then breaking out of said mold a little bit. So, I don't know. US showings on 11th and 12th. Yeah, I saw that. I just don't know if there's anywhere near me that will have it. I'll just do what everybody else does and watch it online. Whatever. I'm just doing that because. See, I like my normal ramblings when I actually have a planned out live stream. I don't even know what to do. Oh, guys, I did find something earlier this week. Big old thingy. So if you know what this is from, you're awesome. And this is not going to remain mine. This is going to a friend of mine. But I have to wait till he moves to send it to him. Yeah, people who are already butthurt about it is funny. Now, I'm more concerned about the fact that we never got to see a proper end to Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try. But now, was this, because I didn't watch the entire thing, we at least saw the prologue of this series. But when does the series actually technically start? I know the kits don't come out until like March, at least in some places. So if the actual new series not going to come out for a little while, I don't know. No, I am not entering the GBA contest. I'm not going to have time. Psh, Leo on the Grays team would get left behind. You can go in the back. It'll be okay. I'm not getting an HG Leo. Never gonna get the HG Leo. I just dropped my thing. But no, I didn't want to enter the GBA contest, honestly, because the stuff I'm working on, it doesn't really qualify. It's hard to build. It's hard to build for a contest when you're building on this for this kind of situation, for reviewing and stuff like that. Finding the time to build for a contest is really difficult. I'm getting, hopefully the thing I ordered should be here this afternoon, and I can get back to work on the custom local type. And with this new tool coming in, I can actually really speed up my progress. Gundam memes are so funny. But yeah. So that tool should allow me to hopefully get a lot of my building up to snuff and actually speed my process, because if you guys are watching Backstep's channel, he actually reviewed the said tool yesterday or the day before. So that should be pretty good. I watched his review of it this morning. Leo would kick the Grays' ass. Not true. Very not true, Lee. Get more Grays. Everybody should have the Grays. I have all the Grays at this point. I still need the purple the purple version of the Schwalbe Grays. Never have it. Got to make sure you have the right equipment for everything. Yeah, but you're gonna be stuck with the ground type feet. Just go with just bring in a landman roadie. There you go. Or you could just, I'll have mine, which is meant for flying around in every possible direction at high speed. Though it would be cool if I could actually if I could get Gundam Breaker and actually build my custom Greys in the game would be a lot of fun. Galileo's, yes, that's what I was talking about. Galileo's Greys. Or, Ein's. Ein got to use it for a while, didn't he? No? Not Ein. Somebody else used it, I thought. Galileo. Gaios. Would you submit one of your customs to GWC? When my skills get more to where I feel like I can compete, yeah, for sure I will. I will definitely build something like that. The kit bash I've been working on for a long time now, that hopefully I can get finished this year. I definitely would enter into GWC. But I want my paint skills to be better than they are. And actually, if I get it done in time, there is a local contest, I believe, in April, that I'll get the. Hopefully, I can have the local type involved in that, if it's not already on its way to Reese. But I wouldn't mind entering the custom local type in a contest just to show it off. I think that would be a lot more fun to be able to send it off to Reese as a contest winner. Ein's Grays. Not the Grey's Ein. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Ein got to use it for a little while. Before he became useless. Before he became a vegetable crammed inside a box. Let's see here. What else do I got? Just bullshit about. Oh, I do have a new display idea that I'm working on, hopefully this week. Got to think about. I don't really have a whole lot I have to take care of tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm probably going to do a video building up a new IBO display because I've needed to do it for a while, and I finally got all of my action bases. I had a whole bunch of spare action bases laying around. I got them all together. So hopefully an IBO Season 2 display will be going very, very soon. Robert White, you've missed the entire thing. Way to come in at the end, Robert White. How are you? I know I tend to do these things early, quote unquote, but it's better off that I can do it earlier in the morning for me. I guess I could have done it during the Super Bowl, but then I would have none of my American fans watching. So I'm getting in time for all my overseas guys to watch, and then everybody else will have to be able to watch it later. But yeah, you know what I need? I need some Wally representation. I need some what kit and that isn't a gun tank could I make a custom Wally Gundam or Wally mobile suit? See if y'all can come up with an idea for that. Come on, camera, where are you at? I can't even pronounce your name. So yeah. But yeah, so Gray's Kai 2. You mean the Risego? Risego 1? It just woke up. It's all good. Imagine if Gundams were real. They are real. We're working on Robot Wars right now. We already have giant robot battles. Tekkanon Gray's variants don't count. Yes, they do. Those are the best ones. But anyways, nobody answered my question. I need to make Wally out of a mobile suit or into a mobile suit. Make it happen, guys. Come on, camera. Focus on the Wally. There we go. No, because you can do something other than gun tank. Because it doesn't have to be limited to just the tank treads. Lotto. We do a Lotto. A Lotto version of Wally. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Sorry. No, I'm just bullshitting because I don't have anything else to do. Gun Tank 2. What about... What else is big and blocky? A ball. Let ball-y. Use a ball. Stick some tank treads on it. Make a head out of some binoculars. That'd be funny. Damn it, Steffi! I didn't even read your comment. I just knew you would go there. I knew it. I knew it all along. Alright. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back. You forgot about the lotto. I don't think the lotto's a good idea, honestly. I don't like the lotto. But I want to go grab some cool new toys. Hold on. I gotta do a thing. So, these little guys, it's just a block. It's pretty cool. So, I'm going to be reviewing these pretty soon. They're called Beast Boxes. They're from 52 Toys. I got these the other day in the mail. I think they're pretty cool. There's a few more of them that I'm going to end up picking up because I like them, but I don't know what they're for. Quick, make it look like a flame war. What? Imagine if we have stupid kids pilot them. Pilot what? Gunpla? Stupid kids. Stupid kids. Problem is that the kids will probably be the best at it. Then we'll have child soldiers piloting mobile suits all the time. Let's angle this down just a hair. There we go. Yay for toys. Just look at this one. It's like a transformer combined with a Rubik's Cube, sort of. I'm looking at myself instead of the camera. Where is the Chahat? I need the Chahat. Put the Beast Boxes inside of Wally. They won't fit. Well, actually, they would probably fit in the Lego Wally. That's probably a truth there. And I get that these are probably nothing new across, overseas, but they're new here. There we go. And I'm probably way more excited about them than I should be, but I think they're really cool. I like the designs. And they're fairly cheap. So when do we get to see all of the original Build Fighters all back together in one shot? Oh, that's right, never. Never going to do it. I think they should do an OVA at least of all of the amazing stuff from the mangas. I think that would be fun. The Bakugan trap. Yeah, kind of, actually. Bakugan. There's something that needs to never come back again. Why is that? No. There. Do your thing, little ankle. Sometimes ankles don't do things. Okay. I think we need to have a bright character. Since we got Rumba Rao for so long in Build Fighters, I think we need to get a bright character that's a captain of one of the teams. I think it would be fun. Yes, that definitely sucks, which is why I never got it. And I think I never got it originally because I guess I wasn't a fan of the Greys yet, so I didn't order it when I had the chance, and it was definitely available. But, it is what it is. But apparently I can just repaint it, because that's the answer to everything. Just paint it yourself. But But hey, didn't Bandai want to make the old 1/100 scale or something? Yeah, there was somebody who was working on that version, but clearly that didn't pan out. Plus, why would people want that, you know? Bright slap. Yep. Bright slap somebody to greatness. Bright Noah and Joe Jackson teach us the same thing. You can, in fact, slap somebody to greatness. Hey, Shoki, guess what? I don't know. What, Devin? What about G-Reco? I don't care. Don't care. I'm not acknowledging the G-Reco-ness. I'm playing with my tiny elephants. Okay, I got you to stand up the other day. Why are you not doing it now? Hey, as long as I don't actually have aspects of G-Reco in there, that's fine. Oh, I'm not triggered. I'm not triggered. You're triggered. You're triggered, Steffi. I'm just gonna stare at my phone. I'm ignoring all of you. All of the cats. Wakanda forever. Okay, so who's gonna go see Black Panther? Or who has? I'm gonna go see it next week. Didn't Bandai make the 1-to-1? Oh, jeez. RX-79. They're gonna make the RX-17 or RX-79 walk. G-Reco is bad. It's very bad. Everything about it is bad. It's badly. It's bad. If people don't like Build Fighters Try, they can't like G-Reco. I'm sorry. G-Reco. G-Reco. It doesn't matter what community you're a part of, Steffi. There's going to be stupid people, which is why I abandoned part of the Transformers community earlier this week. Yeah. His 100% unique grays. Right. It's badly. It's bad. It's so bad. Everything's so bad. G-Reco was terrible. Standard green, Mars Grays with Ares color space backpack installed. Wow. That's pretty bad. The Mars green. I can't wait to get my ground type stuff. Although I paid way too much for them, I'm not gonna lie. Still excited about it. Hey, at least they're grazes. I can throw them together in 20 minutes. But yeah, I think it's almost time for this end. Too many idiots. Well, yeah. But I mean, why? Because people are upset about the furries? I mean, what else about it? What about Double O? You keep saying Double O, Blue. What are you talking about? Double O is awesome. Nothing with Gundam in the name is bad. That's not true. Gundam Sentinel was pretty bad. I'm just kidding. Wait, you guys are part of this gunpla community. Are you saying that you're all idiots too? Nothing with Gundam in the name is bad. G Savior. That's pretty bad. Yeah, actually, I do believe that G Gundam was pretty bad too. Double O is awesome. Double O is always awesome. You're wrong. See, that looks like you're crying and laughing. Godzilla community. Yeah, he's not wrong. Oh, that would be awesome. I really want that Godzilla slash Evangelion crossover kits or figures, whatever. I think those are awesome. It's trying to start a new conversation. The same conversation. That's very mean. All right, everybody yell at Steffi now for being so mean. Attack Steffi. Get him. Get him. He all came to lot at us. He came to lot at us, guys. Let's see here. Double O is the thing that happens. I actually got to get started on some IVO kit today. You watch G Gundam for laughs. I don't. I can't watch it. It hurts. It hurts my brain. I wish I was a lot younger when I watched G Gundam. I probably would definitely enjoy it. I say that all the time. Also, guys, I want to bring up something to you guys, and this is I actually had a video on this, but I ended up deleting it. But let's just talk about knockoffs for a minute. You're far from jar, Steffi. Wow, wow. I'm closing the chat. The chat is abolished. Knockoffs are bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Knockoff companies are bad. Knockoff Gundam companies are bad. Knockoff Transformer companies are bad. And I was watching a whole video last night with Bobby Skullface, and they were talking a lot about the Transformers community and how toxic it is, especially now that the KO business has skyrocketed. Should be punished by the moon. R.I.P. Isarugi. Hey, it's Miguel. Miguel 101. Howdy. I'll say it's almost the end of the stream, but it's not. Too bad I can't have the. I guess I could have the. I could mess with the settings. I don't know. I was gonna say I could have the slideshow rolling over there, but that'd probably take up too much things. Third parties are good. Third parties are good because they actually put in the effort to develop something. Knockoffs are bad. And it sounds like the children upstairs are now awake because all I hear is banging. Know what else is good? Frame arms. Frame arms are good. Frame arms are good. Alright, so guys, little teaser for later in the week. Nope, that's all you get. Okay, so a little bit of teaser for Wednesday's review. And then tomorrow, if you have been following me on the Instagrams or even the Facebooks, you have a hint already of what tomorrow's Masquerade Monday is going to be. It's nothing big. It's just something very, very... I just keep dropping stuff. Annoying. It's funny that the chat in the video is running so far behind. But it's actually not behind. It's actually just because you can't see the bottom of it. So it looks like it's just not coming across. Basic survival insect. Isn't that instinct? I wish that Bandai would do some of this stuff Dragon Moko would do, because some of their kits were pretty awesome if they ever knock off. Yeah, that's true. I agree that Bandai should probably do more of what other people are doing. Yeah, gave up on Transformers, My Childhood Friends. Okay, I had to read that. After Prime ended, Hasbro quality is just going to the shithole. True. Don't you dare talk about knockoffs. I'm a Bandai purist. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying knockoffs are good. Knockoffs are bad. And I'm glad that they're getting rid of all of them. Good job. Good job, Lee. Yeah, the short form fag is really awful. That's funny. But yeah, I'm glad that Bandai is starting to shut down companies, but I want Hasbro to start doing the same, to be perfectly honest. But hopefully, very, very soon, there will be a Nerdcast / Inside Voice where I'm going to talk to a couple of my buddies about the knockoff situation that's currently going on. So, what? But yeah, sorry, yeah, Miguel, you're just now jumping in. We're actually past the part of talking about the new series, but we did talk about how awesome a lot of the new suits are, especially the red beret does look really cool. Actually, I'll just hit buttons over here. So I'll just cycle through these photos because I did not set this thing to actually run pretty quick. Actually, now that I look at it, it almost looks Isarugi like. Yay, protagonists! I do not like his suit in the virtual world. Yay! Could I join the Nerdcast? Possibly. Davin needs to be shut down. Yep, I absolutely agree. They are the worst when it comes to straight ripping off Bandai. There's a red beret. I like it. And I like the fact. I gotta wonder. Oop, I went the wrong way. I gotta think that perhaps the heads, obviously there are alternate heads for it, but question is, are they being used as backups, or are they so you can have other characters who also are piloting said thing but with different heads? Either way, I like it. And I like the fact that they actually look like they come with jewels for the eyes and stuff. I have not built the Grimoire kit, so I think that that's actually pretty neat. I should build a Grimoire. I actually like the design. And I like what they've got going on with these. I think that they're recycling a lot of their old stuff in a good way again. Which basically that's how you just keep making money off old kits. You just recycle it and turn it into something new, right? Right. But they need to get away from so much UC and go to some of the alternate universes, and I'm good with that. And Wing. They need to get away from Wing for a while. You didn't know any better. How dare you? Get out, Lee. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna go off the deep end on it here, but I had an inside voice recorded, which was actually part of the vlog originally. And frankly, I was raging a little bit in it. And I said a whole lot of things that were really, really bad. So, not to mention I was nonsensically rambling. So I'd rather put my thoughts together and actually have a discussion with somebody rather than me just yelling at the camera. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like, who the hell is it? Supernova. Supernova is technically a knockoff company, but doing customs. So they actually are knocking off custom builds of other people. Well, I guess technically they've contracted to use those to make a kit. But realistically, it's a knockoff of an actual Bandai kit because that's what's on the inside of said custom. But because there is extra work going into that, there's not just a straight copy. That's where I start getting to be okay with it. Yeah, the problem is that you just can't. Oh, Jetfire, did you leave and then come back? We didn't notice. But anyways, guys, back on track for stuff on the channel. We got a little sidetracked there. So yeah, hopefully very soon I will be doing another Nerdcast / Inside Voice with unboxing art very soon. We got to figure out our schedule a little bit. And then I've got 2 more builder showcases coming up that I filmed the other week. So if you saw the Grandpa Stein that came out yesterday, which that's a fantastic build for my buddy Dion. If you haven't seen it, obviously it's the previous video before this one. So go check that out. That thing deserves all the attention it can possibly get. It's so awesome. That's kind of cool. And you spelled Kotobukiya really, really wrong. I'm just picking on you. Wow, Blue. But anyways, I've got more of those coming up, and I'm trying to set up a new SHOKY Showcase Builder Showcase swap. Too many S's. Because one of the guys that I actually have on the showcase coming up, I brought it up to him. I was like, hey, you're still a pretty new builder, but you've got some skills. Would you be interested in doing a swap if I can find somebody on the same level as you? And I explained it to him, and he's like, yeah, dude, I will totally do that. I love the swap idea. It's so much fun. No, we're not. But I've got to find somebody who's actually willing to do it, because there's some guys who say, yeah, I'll do it, and then they bail. They're like, whoa, never mind. I didn't really want to. I didn't really, just okay. I don't want somebody who's going to kick tires. I want somebody who's going to come in here and do something awesome. See you later, Devlin. Stream's about to end anyways. Why can't I spell? I don't know. Why can't you spell? Autocorrect is on. But actually, guys, I'm thinking later on this year, sometime around summer, actually doing a builders contest, very similar to the way GBA is doing it. It'll either be hosted here on the YouTubes, kind of like Zacharelius did, or maybe I'll do it on the SHOKY Discord, even though the Discord really is incredibly inactive. There's only like 4 people that are on it. Bless you, baby! So keep a lookout for that. I want to try to organize a giveaway where I can actually, you guys can build some awesome customs in different levels and win some cool prizes, because I'm not going to do a standard giveaway for a while. That 1,000 subscriber one really kicked my ass monetarily. And of course, I am still working on the custom for that. But yeah, so if you guys are actually like good custom builders and stuff like that, and you want to participate, by all means, I'm probably going to open it up mostly worldwide just to see what you guys can do. But like I said, I'll make more formal announcements on that once I get it worked out. But like I said, stick around. Can I photos to join in the contest? Of course, that's what it'll be. Well, like I said, that's not going to be anything official for a little while, but that will be exactly what it is. It'll be photos and or videos depending on what you want to do. And you guys can probably I'll figure it out. Like I said, this is just stuff that's in the works. I'm just really just saying what's up with that. Really? You guys probably can't hear that, but that's annoying. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a great Sunday. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And if you guys aren't following the Life Shoki vlogs, go pop over there to see all the stuff that's happening behind the scenes, because you'll see a lot of things that, well, you don't see here on the Shoki Reviews channel, like unboxings, mail calls, builder, basically building behind the scenes stuff like that, and anything like that. So, calm down, Blue. So go check that out if you're interested. By all means, the links are usually down in the descriptions or at the end of the videos. But because I can't do anything because it's a live stream, we won't have that up just yet. I need to include that down at the bottom. So if you guys are watching the Super Bowl, let me know down below who you think is going to win and why is it going to be the Patriots. But I'm barely going to be watching the game at all. I'll probably be working on the next kit that I'm reviewing and avoiding the game at all costs, because what I want to see is the show that's on directly after the Super Bowl. So, see you guys later. And no, Steffi, no, I'm going to ban that phrase entirely. I'll see you guys later. And I'm treating it like my thing. I'm like trying to push a button, but I'm not on my phone. I'm on the thing. But I'll see you guys later.